Morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world today. Today, what we're going to be talking about is self-esteem once again, because it's really important to understand how we feel about ourselves is going to affect how we actually come across on a daily basis. Because if we feel good about us, then that comes out of us and through into everything that you do, think and say in the world on a daily basis. Okay, so first of all, the clue is in the name. How you feel about yourself is what you think of you. Okay, self-esteem is about what you think of you. How do you evaluate your self-worth? Okay, what do you think about yourself on a daily basis? What do you say to yourself to help you feel good about you and about who you are and what you've achieved? What do you say to make yourself feel really bad about things? Do you focus on all of the good stuff that you do during the day, or do you focus on all the things that are wrong, the things that are to you, that's upset you? Okay, if I was to say to you, how do you feel about yourself today? Okay, you're not going to think about when you were at school, when you were in your last job, when somebody and your mum told you off, or your dad told you off, or a friend fell out with you, or you had a row with your partner. You're going to think about, how do I feel today? And that's really where we're looking at, because your self-esteem is about what you think of you right now. If you woke up feeling great about the world, then your self-esteem is probably high. If you woke up feeling rubbish, then your self-esteem is probably pretty low. And we can alter, it's not a fixed thing, we can alter how we feel about ourselves, as I'm sure you're fully aware that you can, somebody can upset you and then you internalize it and think it's something to do with you, and in fact it's not. How many times has somebody said to you, oh, you're attractive and you're witty and you're funny and you're helpful and you're kind and you're slim and attractive, and yet you've dismissed it completely. You've thought they're just saying that to be nice. That's not who I am. They're talking about somebody else here. And so it doesn't really matter what people think of you, because you're either going to believe it or you're not. And even if you do believe it, it's not their validation that creates a good feeling in you. They're just basically confirming what you already feel about yourself. So yeah, it's all about your self-evaluation, okay? And if you continually and habitually focus on your mistakes, your insecurities, your failures on a daily basis, you're going to miss so much of the good stuff that you're doing. The little things in life that you do every day. You chat to somebody on the bus or at the bus stop, or you give way to somebody at on a slip road, or on the way to work, you let somebody in the queue, or you say something nice to the person at the shop or something like that. All these little things that we completely dismiss and say, it's just who I am, it's just what I do. That's the thing that we just forget about. And then all of a sudden, when we do something wrong, we'll really, really hone in and focus on it, which makes us feel really bad about ourselves. So it's really important to pick on those little things that you feel are unimportant, or you completely dismiss and don't even take any notice of. Really focusing on all of the great things and the good things that you do, that if somebody else did them, you would actually notice. So if you notice somebody helping an old lady or an old gentleman across a road because it's busy and they're a bit confused, and you just stand and you wait and you go across with them and you help them across. When you see somebody doing that, what kind of person would you consider them to be? A kind person, somebody who notices other people's distress or discomfort. You see where I'm going with this? So, and if you did that for somebody else, then that is who you are. And you can add that to the list of great things about who you are. Somebody that can take time for other people, somebody who notices things around them. And all of these small things that you dismiss are actually the things that make up who you are. So if you're the kind of person that focuses on the negative things around you, then what I'd like you to do is, over the next few days, is to keep a little list of things that happen throughout your day. So just a few things that have happened. You might even be able to go back a couple of days and have a look at those days and remember them and see what's happened. But take a note of what was good about that particular event. So just pick an event during the day. What was good about it? Why was it a positive? Okay. What would you have said if somebody else had done that? What would you have said to them? What would you have thought about them? And then look at the fact that it wasn't another person, it was you who did that. And then notice what you've learned about who you are as a person, because this is exactly how we build our self-esteem. Okay, so it's a four-pronged approach. Pick the event. Why was it positive? What would you have said if somebody else had done that thing? And what did you learn about you? And if you do that several times over the week and relive them and reread them and go over them each day and really get it into here, into your heart and into your headspace, then you've relived that event and it will lift you up. You'll have relived it several times over the week. It will lift you up. It will keep your self-esteem high, and you can add new ones throughout the week. Only keep to 5 or 6 on your list. We don't want you to have a list as long as your arm, but we just want 5 or 6 on your list that you can reread, and then every time you add one, you can take one off. And you've got a constant stream of positive things that you can focus on every day about who you are and raise your self-esteem within the space of about 14 days. If you do this consistently and persistently, you can raise your self-esteem in about 14 days. So go away and do that today. Start it today. See how you get on. You can also comment on the video that you're listening to now. Comment below, let me know how it's gone. You can also contact me on my website at reachouttherapy.co.uk and find out a little bit more about what I do and how I can help you in a more specific way. These videos are obviously generic, they're for everybody. If you want to be more specific about something that's bothering you, then you can please get in touch and see how we can work together. Okay, so thanks for listening. Have a fabulous day, and I shall see you on the next video. Thank you very much.